Just a couple of thoughts. I just had some random musings. I've often thought to myself, and never like verbally or aloud, but to myself, I thought, it's really like I'm the brain of the operation at CrossFit Edwardsville, the behind the scenes like thinker and visionary and like architect. And my wife Caroline is the heart of the operation. And for any healthy body, for any healthy person, you really need both. And that is, I think, why I really believe that like Caroline and I were made to do this together, despite the fact that, sometimes it is really, really, really hard on our relationship. And like we butt heads a lot, and we see things differently a lot, and we have different perspectives on how some situations should be handled, what needs to be said or not said, what we should do with this person or not do with this person, what we should, like the direction we should go or not go. So many things Caroline and I see differently, and it's created like enormous amount of stress and tension and friction for us over the years. There's no doubt about that. But I would say this, like doing this dance of being both like in a relationship and business partners and co-business people so many years, like we've definitely gotten better and learned a few things. And I think we probably have a lot to offer on the, like if any of you guys out there, any of you business owners, box owners out there are also married, we probably could share a lot of tips and insight for you about how to do that well and how to keep your relationship intact. And I have a lot of thoughts about that, but I will say, like, above all, being fully submitted to Christ as our Lord, allowing him to be the Lord of all areas of our lives, relationships, business, like making it where he is the person in charge. We are just the steward of the resources, and we're here to do our work, to fulfill our responsibility. That has definitely been really helpful for us, because there's that triangle, right? If I'm the lower left corner and Caroline's the lower right corner and the Lord is the top corner, as we move closer to him, we move closer to each other. And I would definitely say that the fact that our relationship has survived being co-business owners together is nothing short of miraculous, and all thanks to our Lord for helping us to make it through so many difficult times. Because as I am ready to admit, the business needs the brain and the heart. I am definitely the guy who will break eggs to make an omelet. I am definitely the guy who's the hard analytical thinker, the business mind of the operation, the guy who's going to do whatever it takes to ensure that we protect the staff and protect the financial health of the business. And I will have the awkward and the uncomfortable and the difficult conversations with people if that's what it takes. And like, that's always been me. Caroline, I am definitely not the attractive personality. Like, I'm definitely not the softer, cuddlier one. I think most people who really know me would contend that while I am very loving, very sweet-hearted, I'm also the one more likely to do things that have to be done, even if it upsets somebody. That is, it's not that I'm not thoughtful or considerate. I'm aware of that there has to be little collateral damage sometimes in order to do what has to be done to keep things doing well, so to speak. But Caroline's the opposite. She's very much the person who is always super thoughtful and ginger and delicate in dealing with people. She knows how to say the right thing and make people feel loved and accepted, and she can smooth over the edges. And Caroline is the attractive personality. She's the heartbeat, and people want to be around her, and they want to be around that. And she's such a magnetic personality. It's not an accident that more people join our gym if they get a chance to work with Caroline on the front end in some way. Having Caroline involved in that, she's just such a naturally charismatic, attractive person she has this gravitational pull toward her, and people they love her. They absolutely love her. And it's such a blessing and credit to our business, and we're so lucky to have her. You need both. Yeah. The brain and the heart.